Girl, you've got that sex sweet, hit it all the time. Girl, it makes me high. Bring that homegrown to me. That fire, we light it up. And let me take a puff of your sex sweet. Girl, it's like a dime bag of dro. The way you're moving that cush real slow. Got me floating like a butterfly. I'm so high, I can touch the sky. Cause getting up on the drop is, baby. Yes, sir. How you doing, baby? I'm here. Alexa, pause. I'm all right. I'm all right. Ran some errands today and got back. It's a Saturday. You know how the weekend starts to go by so quickly. So you know what I'm saying. So as soon as you get off, just when you start enjoying it, it's already Saturday night. So you know how I go. So you got to try to squeeze enjoyment out of every little bit of it that you can. So, welcome, everybody to another edition, a live edition of Real Talk for Real Men, as we do every Saturday, every Wednesday. So, welcome, viewers. Welcome, everybody. So, everybody know the format. Hopefully, on Saturdays we keep the subjects light, keep it fun, something a little fluffy. Because again, we've worked all week. This is an opportunity to just kind of kick back. We don't want to overthink things. Especially considering a topic we did on Wednesday was a very heavy one. So I want to thank everybody for being there for that one. The emotional incest was a serious topic. If you haven't seen it, it's posted on YouTube on my channel, Real Talk for Real Men. What's up, Carlos? How you doing? Good to see you, my brother, on this Saturday night. So if you have not seen that episode, do yourself a favor. It's a must see. I will say that if I say so myself. It dealt with a heavy topic, but hopefully we dealt with it in a responsible way, and I hope that it was an opportunity for people to kind of put a mirror up and look at themselves, look at their relationships, and examine, what's where we're at, so hopefully it's therapeutic. And so if you haven't seen that, go to YouTube, check the episode out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Real Talk for Real Men. And so I want to welcome in the guest for tonight's show. I got the lovely, beautiful couple, Bert and Hannah. How y'all doing this evening? What's up? What's up? Good to see you guys. Y'all look really, really good together. I love it. I love it. Y'all are relationship goals. I'm trying to get there, my brother. I'm trying to get there. Trying to get there. That's what's up. You live longer when you got a good woman. And that's a fact. You literally live longer. You know. So there you go. There you go. Of course, it's great to see D. How you doing, D? I'm doing good. You know what? You look absolutely rested. So right now you on this little hiatus thing. So we all busting our humps and you relax. Okay, I see you. I see you. How you doing? What's up? Are you ready to go back yet? Okay. 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 All right. I feel you. I feel you. And then of course we got Tasha Mack. How you doing, McMack? No. Well. Absolutely. Okay. So, and of course, I didn't mean any disrespect. Tasha and I, we talk all the time, pretty much every day. And as we come up with these topics, this is what we do. So, fantastic. So we're going to continue to do what we do here. So we're going to be talking about tonight, again, as I said, something a little bit lighthearted. We're going to be talking about relationship hot topics. So that's what we're going to go to. And so people out there, if you're wanting to join, you're more than welcome to come on camera. I want to make sure that I've got posted. I do. So I do have posted the the link into embedded in the comments section, and I've sent out individual links as well. So we're gonna keep it light, keep it fun. So I'm gonna jump it off on the candy shop last night on the Lions Den. I was a guest, and we touched on this, and I mentioned last night we have to cover it on this show as well. We all know we're talking about Ti and Tiny situation, so we I would be remiss if I don't bring it up, to kind of put it out there. So, from what I've read from the latest incident, it appears that more women are coming forward. Apparently, somebody that they used to deal with recorded a conversation, and as I understand it, and it sounded like, from what I read, like she secretly posted it where the girl was revealing, more of about their sexual details, and that they had drugged her and this and that. So things about their bedroom are coming to pass. And so all of a sudden it's being put out there that, Ti drugs women's, he had have some kind of sexual whatever going on that they had to participate in. So I want to get you guys' opinion on, as you're following this story, you know, and I want to discuss it in a twist. But before I go there, what do you guys think about this story? Do you believe it? And what do you think about this? Right. I got you. I like that approach. That's very tempered. That's the proper approach to take, to be honest. Hannah, any thoughts? Okay. Hmm. I got you. I like the lawyer side. I love what you said. D, I know you were going to say something as well. What, you believe it? Okay. Okay. Before I get to you, Tasha, Carlos, Kendrick, Jenny, thanks for joining. Give me your thoughts as well. Let me know in the commentary whether you believe this. And if you have any questions or thoughts, I'd love to get them on the air. Tasha, what do you believe? What do you believe? Absolutely. Very good points. Really good points. Welcome, Candace. Welcome, Kendrick. So we just got started and we're talking about the TI situation. So, Kendrick, do you believe the story, the allegations that's out there? Absolutely. Appreciate that. Candace, bring us home. I know you talked a little bit about it last night, but share with us again. Do you believe the allegations? Okay. 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 So here's where my twist comes in. It's one thing for us to discuss it in terms of just gossip, but our show is about how it relates to relationships and how we deal with each other. So Jenny P is leading to where I want to go with this because she also says that she believed that there was some type of consent because I think we can all agree that Ti made no secret of the fact that him and his Ti get down. I mean, he's a serial cheater, so he's not like this is some faithful chase guy. The fact that his wife continues to take him back. Look, it doesn't take a genius to see that those are things going on in their marriage. But Jenny says that she's why don't the celebrities have people sign non-disclosure agreements, which is a point that I want to bring in terms of relationships because we are in the grips of this Me Too situation. And it is auspicious that all of a sudden it's coming forth now. How do you guys think situations like this are going to change how we put our business out there? Because for so long, celebrities, that's the very nature of celebrity, is that we know so much about them, we crave it. Not me personally, but it's millions of people that make a living off this. How do you think a situation like this, that's coming right again at the crest of the Me Too thing, is going to change how celebrities put their business out there, do you think it will change anything? Wow. Anybody disagree? Okay. Okay. Tasha, I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit for that reason. Um, I agree with your point. You and Darcy both make very good points in there. The very nature to me of celebrity is to stay in the public side. Their philosophy a lot of times is even bad news is good news, keeping your name out there. But here's where I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit. I do think that for men, celebrity men, I do think that we're starting to see a turn in terms of keeping some things secret. I think it's even changing. Celebrity is a microcosm of what's happening in society to me. It's already affected, I think, real people in the real world, us that's not famous. Now we don't go around getting consent forms or whatnot, but I think to a certain extent it's turned a lot of men off to being in to jumping into relationships a lot quicker. And I think we're going to start to see that happen with celebrities as well. But to the point that I forget who I met, Tasha, you made it. It's going to make them hide it better. I think it's going to make them hide it better because I think we're kidding ourselves if we think that groupies still don't happen, uh, underage sex doesn't happen, but I think it's going to make them smarter in the sense of hiding it a lot better. And there's the danger right there. I think that's what I believe. Y- mhm. Right, right. It is, it is. But and so my retort to that is, I've been saying this for probably the last 7 years. I don't think we can blindly say anymore that the men are just cheating out there by themselves. I made a comment on another show. Women are notching their bedposts just as much as men are now, and they're proud of it. And I don't have a problem with that, honestly. Doing my errands today, I'm listening to. I can't name all the artists or whatnot. A lot of them are being influenced by Megan Thee Stallion, but you got the mulatto chick and somebody else was I'm screening the radio, and all the songs are talking about how they are whipping on them real good, and they'll do this, they'll do that, and so again they're owning it. So my thing is, I've been saying this living in Atlanta for the last 4 or 5 years. We don't choose anymore. We get chosen. We have to wait to get chosen. For you married, Bert, partner, I'm gonna tell you like this: stay where you at, cause ain't shit out here. Because if you on a single end of things, you know what I'm saying. That when you go out there, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I got you. Sure, please. Okay. So let me tell you about consent. So let me tell you guys about consent because I haven't given my thoughts on it just yet. I mentioned it last night. In case anybody's wondering what side of the fence I sit on, I don't believe them. I on Candace's show last night, I called them nasty, filthy, no good bitches. I meant it then. I mean it now. I doubled down on it. Um, you guys know I have all these little stories. I'm nobody. I'm not famous. I'm not rich. I've never been excessively handsome. You know, I had my moments. I'm not an ugly guy, but but I'm not none of those things. So, and I know what I was able to get away with, when I was out there doing my thing. And so I have a belief then and I have it now. It's called taking away accountability, giving people plausible deniability. My approach, whenever I was doing something extra freaky that I wanted to get away with, is I would create a situation for plausible deniability. And so, what is that? So I would have women over to my place, and you have the ones that the moment you put a drink in their hand, I learned on the fly. When I first started out, that if I used to say, "Well, hey, do you want something to drink?" You're giving them too much of a choice. Well, I really don't drink and this and that. So what I started doing, I took the choice away. So when women come over to my place, I automatically poured them a drink. It doesn't matter whether you drink or not. I never asked that anymore. When you came in, here's a glass. Even the ones was, oh, I really don't know what that is. All right, baby, just take it. Go and sit down. My thing, I'm taking your choice away because here's the beauty of the technique that for some women, the moment they take a sip, whew, I'm lightheaded. If I drink too much more of this, I'm gonna have to spend the night. You want to spend the night. You need a little bit of something to give you plausible deniability so that when you do what you came to do, then it's okay. And I use that same approach all the way throughout. If I had a friend there, I put it out there. Hey, sweetheart, my partner wants some of that pussy. Oh, y'all so crazy. I knew in that moment, if she didn't object vehemently, I got this. Partner, we got this because we now just have to continue to create a safe enough environment by telling her it's just sex. We're not gonna look at you any differently, you know. So I'm playing the music, my boy's getting butt naked. Sometimes we get her in the doggy style position. He come out, I go in. It is what it is. And so if you want to go back and say that we use drugs to get them there, you damn right. It whatever it takes. Smoke a little weed, drink a little something. So my thing is, but here's the thing: it's the price of fame. They didn't come back on me because I ain't got shit to give. Get you know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason. No, it was just coming back on me because while you're even if the next thank you. Go ahead, D. They it's the price of fame. It's the price of fame because now the lies I told on the front end, oh my God, they'd come in. I told them I was a CEO of Walmart. I owned a business in New York. I told all kinds of lies. Now, when the lights come on and the gig is up, and you find out that baby, I'm working just as hard as you. Sometimes I didn't even have a job. So shit, I'm sitting here, just like you. I'm waiting on my food stamps. God damn it, where my food stamp card? So therein lies my logic is that it's the price of fame that here we are waiting. I believe with every fiber of my being that if they thought that man he had something, but the thing of it is to wake up and after the fact that pretty much I got. But at the same time, let's not kid ourselves. She was playing an angle as well. You know what I'm saying? And so I always say, while she's playing checkers, I'm playing chess. Game, recognized game, you know? And so I don't believe these women. I believe it's an opportunistic situation that's coming to pass because it's there. And which one of you said they reported that it was recorded that if you tell it, more people are going to believe me. How many of you have seen the movie Scarlet Letter? Okay. So if you know about the real story behind Scarlet Letter, at that time, this was in the 13th century where women were being accused of being witches. And so the Catholic Inquisition at that time, they could really start up a scare, by simply accusing somebody of being a witch. And there's a great movie, I forget the name of it, with Winona Ryder in it, where I don't know if you guys seen that. And she was in love with this woman's husband. It was a take on the story Scarlet Letter. She was in love with this woman's husband, and because he wouldn't cheat with her, she basically accused him of molesting her and then accused that she was seeing witches and had all of the young girls in the whole town pretending like they see witches. My mama told me something a long time ago. One fool makes many. And because of the Me Too campaign, what's really hurt his credibility in my mind is there really are women out there that have truly had themselves violated, things taken against them, but you have opportunists that are piggybacking on that. And I think that truly hurts the credibility of the movement because I just don't believe that, like we said, you went to TI. Let's be clear. He's less savage today than he was back then. So you want me to believe that you was fucking with T.I. and his wife 10, 15 years ago when kids wasn't there, so he really was out there, that because y'all might have smoked and drank something that somehow you was drugged and you only coming forward now? I just can't buy it. Right. It is. But you know what that says, Candace? You know what? Be careful who you call friends. Be careful who you call friends. Everybody don't want to see you win. Now, there's two people on this camera on this show right now that know, I mean, my skeletons, they know my dirt. They truly know my dirt. The beauty of the friendship between Tasha and D and myself is I number one, they know I don't fuck with kids. I never forced a woman to do anything. I'm not violent or anything. So the friendship is predicated on them knowing my character, number one. Now they know I was a freak. Having said that, I didn't mean, but even then, I never ever, not even a small part of me, think that they're going to hurt me in any kind of way. Even when I was in serious relationship, I never felt like they was going to come along and tell somebody this and that, you know. And so you have to be careful who you call friends, and who you bring in your inner circle. You know what I'm saying? And so those are things that when I look at Chicana, I watched this show briefly. What's going on, Kennard? I watched this show briefly. I didn't like that rat bitch then. I don't like her now. I never like sometimes sometimes you can't put a pearl on you can't put a pearl on swan. The mistake that a lot of famous people make sometimes is they want to bring along with them people that's lower in station, and they want to see to bring them up with them. But sometimes you have to recognize not everybody deserves to be at the same level you are, that you have to leave some people behind. Somebody talked about me winning the lottery. If I did win the lottery, knock on wood, I'd build a big fucking gate. Yeah, you wouldn't know me. If you ain't already in my little inner circle, no new friends, because I'm not going down that road. The people that fuck with me when I have nothing, I had nothing, those are the people that I know got my back. And but when you try to bring people along, and if you look at that show, she was trying to you can take somebody out of the ghetto, you can't take the ghetto out of the person. You know what I'm saying? And she's a rat, in my opinion. She's an absolute rat. So me too. Absolutely. I want to throw one last twist in here. Comma Dizzy bring up a good point before we leave this topic for them. She mentioned that she said that she thinks that this mostly depends on race. Now she brings up a new element to this. I want to ask you guys about. Comma says race and position in society, because if you're black with a slight notoriety, then often you're seen as a bigger issue. Question: do you think when it comes to the Me Too thing and these allegations coming against Tiny, is there a racial component, Tasha? Do you think though, Tasha, the Me Too allegations have disproportionately affected black celebrity than white? Anybody disagree? Okay. 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 I definitely see the lawyer in you. I see the lawyer in you. Come on, Candace. Come on, Candace. Okay. No, no, no. You talking about Epstein. You talking about Epstein. You talking about Epstein. Yeah, they finally put him in jail, but okay, but he's sick. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come on, Kennard. Get in here, my brother. What you got to say on this? That's kind of what Hana was saying. Okay, okay, right, right, right. Okay, okay. Let me get okay. Uh, Woo! Hana was kind of making that point. So okay, so let me say this. S- So let me say okay, so let me say this. Okay. So let me say this because I know we could probably spend another 30 minutes on this and I want to move to my next subject, but as the host I want to have the last word on this part. I disagree with McMack. I think race absolutely plays a part in the way it's perceived in the Me Too campaign to a certain extent. But I think a lot of it's our own fault as Black people. Let me say that too. We're responsible in a lot of cases, in my opinion. Um, like Jenny says, for every one white man tried, there seems to be three. So I do agree with that in a sense that for me, it's absolutely a racial component because if you If you believe for one moment, everybody know I love me some R. Kelly, but if you believe R. Kelly is the only degenerate little girl chasing guy out there, I got a bridge to sell you. Because I don't believe for one moment he's the scapegoat for it, but I don't believe for one moment that if we was to dig behind the camera and look at Eminem and Justin Bieber and Jay-Z, and the list could go on and on and on. When you're in that position, you can't tell me coming down from a concert, you're not asking for anybody's IDs. You getting down with the get down however you get down, and you're not thinking about that. And so he's conveniently made the scapegoat, but he's by far not the nowhere near the only person who is messing with little girls and things like that. Now, as far as Ti and his salaciousness or whatever, I think his own mouth is part of what got him in trouble. When you talk as much as he has, stay in his opinion constantly. So you have to be careful now, because once you build yourself up to that pedestal, the way celebrity works is they can't wait to bring you down. Look at OJ Simpson, look at Tiger Woods. We got examples. So that happens. That's why I personally can't stand John Legend and his wife. They talk too much. They told too much about their business. They get me sick. And the couple that's even get me just as sick. I'm going to them next, because again, that's why I'm not going to stay on this. But I'm going to them right now. I'm going to go to this couple, but I'll say I do think race plays a part of it. But I'm gonna leave you guys with this one last caveat. A lot of it is our own fault, because one thing you won't see white people doing, Asians, Jamaicans, any other nationality, they do not send their own out there to be sacrificial lambs. African American people are the only race who does that. And I want y'all to chew that up, and we can come back to it at the end if you want to, but we're the only race that does that. We're the only race on this fucking earth that does that, that serves up our own as sacrificial lambs. Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, we destroy our own legacies, and we're the only race of people who do that. But okay, I'm gonna let you guys come back if you want to comment at the end. Let's get to the other couple I love to hate. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. All right, all right. Hannah, I'm looking at your shock and awe. I I gotta hear this. So here we go. Let's set the table for this. Dwayne Wade, first ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. One of the baddest men on the planet. Outside of Michael Jordan, he is my favorite ball player of all time. D Wade. The man was fearless on the court. His style of play. He had a little bit of Kobe in him, a little bit of Allen Iverson in him. He was fearless on the court. His demeanor, his you couldn't say enough about the way he carried the game. Now, in his private, personal life, that he stepped away from the game, I have a lot of issues with what I see. So, Hannah, if you want to be the first, what is it that you love about Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade? Because we know that the big thing about them is he's the father of the decade, of the century, probably. He has a transgender son, and so he's so understanding that it's just oozing out of his pores, and that we all supposed to be like him. So, okay, go. Ooh, hold on, say that again. All right. All right. I love your take. It was very thorough. Who else on this panel is Team Gabby and Dwayne D Wade? Ooh. Okay. 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 I like the neutrality, my brother. I like the neutrality. I do. No, I really do. I really do. I'm an opinionated asshole, so I'm trying to get to where you are, you know. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. Okay. Come on. Somebody else. What's your take? All right. McMack has spoken. D Candace, what's okay. Okay. Why? Why? You can't just say that and live that sticking out there. Why? 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 Okay. 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 It okay. Very interesting. Wow. Wow. Okay. 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 Mm, okay. D, come on. We waiting on you. Darcel, can you hear? Okay. We might have lost Darcel. I think your connection is bad. Okay, well, while we're waiting on Darcel, Jenny P is with Candace, is with Bert. You know, she says she hate to hear us speak. Jenny went off. She said she's just a stereotypical. She said, and then it gets worse. Jenny says she's just a stereotypical black bitch. Yes, Jenny is a very good friend of mine. Uh, a criminal justice major working on her master's degree. So she has that criminal mind like you. She's so she for real. So okay, so I'll give my little take. I like Gabrielle Union individually. I've always liked her. First of all, I find her attractive. I like her down to earthness. That for me, I like that. You know, she's always come across as not being too much of a celebrity, like really somebody you really could get to know and hang out. One of the guys kind of deal. So I love that about her personality. And then I already mentioned, like I said, D Wade as a person. Now, Hannah, you hit the nail there, and which is where for me, as he stepped away from the game, I think his influences have directly been is a correlation between. It's no coincidence that the one last child before the new daughter comes along that he's confused. That's not a coincidence because if you go back and look at his story, and they detailed it very well on ESPN 30 for 30, when he was fighting for custody of his oldest son, and he's adopted his sister's child, so he raised him as his son too. He was there, hands on there, part of it. But this last young man, he grew up with dad chasing titles, not really being there. Kids see what you put in front of them. You can tell them, all you want to. Kids do what they see. So you've left him now. This last child, the first two, they grew up knowing the struggle. See, they knew a little bit of the struggle where he was in an apartment in Chicago, back and forth between mom, the nastiness of that. You know, he had to wrap his arms around him in a certain way. But the last kid, he all he knows is this life of a mansion, growing up with having so much, and then his everyday example that he sees is his mother figure who plays dress up. She's a celebrity. Why wouldn't he want to be that? Now you want to introduce a baby into the equation who, if you look at their story, she obviously didn't feel whole. She wanted a child. They had to go through all of these in vitro fertilization methods. Here comes this baby that is literally taken over now. The baby is more popular than any of them. So that leaves this kid left out to have to carve out for himself some attention. I'm not objecting to whatever sexuality he wants to be. My objection to it is that you don't know that yet. And to have adult parents letting him take the lead in that, I'm against that. My thing is, I'm old fashioned. I believe parents should be parents, and that's what your role is. And so it's a slippery slope to have some, he's teaching us how to be, because, okay, today he's Zaya. Well, tomorrow he might want to be a flagpole. So you don't get to get up every day and just decide what the fuck you want to be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm old fashioned. My thing is, you're not going to be a 13, 14-year-old kid walking around my home with your pants all tight, with your ass squeezed off in them like you some little girl. Get your monkey ass in there, put on some real clothes. You're not a girl. Now, when you get grown and you want to get out of here, you can pin your legs back as far as you want to behind your ears. But in here, this is what we gonna do, you know. So, but I got on a tangent. I'm sorry, but the biggest reason is Tasha says it. They've exposed themselves on such a level that it makes me just not like them. That there's a such thing as telling too much of your business. That I do think it's a thirsty grab for attention, for relevancy, and so every time you look up, come on, man. If you spend all them years, you got a full career. Now go home, be a husband, be a father. If you look at their story, if you haven't seen this, do yourself and watch their story. This man wasn't living in a real world. He did not know the cost of bread and milk. I'm not joking about this. Because for his entire career, from playing in college, somebody always bought stuff for him. It was a revelation when he retired, when he went to the grocery store, he didn't know that milk and bread what they cost. So he's in this his child is being raised in this bubble, and they've made it worse by bringing in a new little girl, and she's adorable. I think she's cute as all get out. But at the same time, I talked about that pedestal now. When you constantly let your family elevate up to that Mount Olympus on the pedestal, don't be mad now when shit starts coming out negative, and the next thing you want to say is, "Can you please give us some privacy, respect the?" You can't have it both ways. You can't put all your shit out there when and benefit from it. Then all of a sudden, now when we find out the little Zaya boy is sucking 3 or 4 dicks and everything else, now you want to be private about it. Can't have it both ways. Can't have it both ways. I'm sorry. Three or four. That little boy don't know what he wants to be, but he's looking at his little sister. He's looking at his stepmom. And then let's not kid ourselves too. If you go and flip over to the other side, at least be attractive. Ain't nobody fucking that little boy. But anyway, and you're not gonna do that in my house. And which again brings me to I told you on our show we talk about it how as it relates to relationship. So we've discussed the gossip nature of it, this the celebrity part of it. The part I want to bring to us for our show as Real Talk for Real Men is as parents, for some of you as parents, how much do you allow your children to make decisions for what's right and wrong for them? Where do you stand when in terms of in today's society, we're being taught that kids are their own identity. You don't stunt their growth by telling them no. Bert and Hunter, y'all have children. Darcel just got off. She has children. Candace, you have children. Where do you guys stand as parents when it comes to discipline and you setting the rules and example? Where do you stand? Okay. 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 Before you say something, Bert, I wanted Jenny says morality, ethically, and what's acceptable among others and those within the black community. I definitely raised my children with the do as I say, not as I do ruling. So that's how she runs her house. So she's raising them do as I say, don't do as I do. Anybody want to comment or on that, or what your thoughts is on parenting and letting the child make decisions? Ho- ho- Hold on, Kennard. Go ahead, D. D, I couldn't agree with you more. Come on, Kennard. Come on, Kennard. Brilliant point. Brilliant point. Brilliant point. Br- brilliant point. Brilliant point. Br- brilliant point. Brilliant point. Very good point. Very good point. And I want to go back. I want to go back to something Daracel talked about, which because I don't want to highlight that fact. As parents, you should be making those decisions, but we see too much in this society where how can you have a 13, 14-year-old daughter, for example, and she's on doing TikTok videos and grown woman's clothes, halter top, little belly out. She got a belly ring. Who got that for her? She couldn't go get it herself. You know what I'm saying? So at what point did you as a parent say it was okay, then I'm going to let you get a belly ring at 12 and 13? And I'm going to buy you some clothes that really should go on a grown woman, and then turn around and wonder why she's sexually active at such an early age when you set all of this in motion. And the same way with this situation here. And that's why I use that example that Hannah, the dyeing of the hair and this and that. So it's one thing to encourage expression. That's one thing. But there also has to be limits, and there has to be a parental levels of what you can and can't do. We all black on this panel. Tasha a little bit white, but we ain't gonna hold that against her. Bert, okay, okay, okay. She know I'm joking. Kendrick, she know I'm joking. She know I'm joking. But she know I'm joking. But I'm saying we all grew up in those households where there were hard and fast rules. We heard no. We grew up in households where no meant something. No, you can't go outside. No, you can't stay out past this hour. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. But to Kennard's point, when you elevate to a certain level now where no doesn't mean anything, it changes the rules. It changes the game. I've often said Oprah Winfrey stopped being black 20 years ago. She can't relate to us. And so Dwayne Wade and his wife, they can't relate to anymore because he grew up his mother is a preacher, for God's sake. But now at the level he's at, growing with he got 3 or 4 mansions, not houses, mansions. And so to Kennard's point, the rules change at that point, which is one of the reasons I always talk about famous people and cheating. You're basically as faithful as your options. You know, that for me, my options have dried up. But the moment I hit this lottery, those options gonna go through the roof again. So you basically is faithful. I'm just I'm just saying the difference between me and anybody else, you're not gonna have to find my dirt because y'all know me. I'll stand in front of the camera. I knocked her off and her off too. Yeah, she has some pretty good head on. I give her a 3. I'm gonna tell it like it is. You ain't gonna have to run me down. You ain't gonna have to run me down. So But to the point, to the bigger point, it changes the game with these people, and then they open themselves up too much, and that's the reason why I wanted to say though, that I'm sick of them, and I could spend another 20 minutes on John Legend and his ugly wife too. So we're gonna leave them. We're gonna leave leave them alone. I'm just saying. Okay, before I go on to the next, I do not the same way y'all somebody said Gabrielle Union rubs y'all the wrong way. John Legend just rubs me the wrong way. He just does. He's just a little too prissy for me and a little too particular for me. Y- y- ha- No, no, no. I'm not talking about his sexuality. W- w- yeah, he's yeah, he's a little too particular in his way, and it just he rubs me the. There are people that just rub you the wrong way, like y'all said about Gabrielle Union, whatever it is. And John Legend just, if I was in the same room with him, I wouldn't even go over to meet him. He's just one of those people that I just don't care for. You know, he just roasts me. He roasts me the wrong way, and he definitely got talks too much and put his business. Him and his wife always putting their business out there. And again, the moment she had a miscarriage, now you want privacy and this and that. You know, uh, they just rub me the wrong way. They're not. They don't seem to be bad people. I don't know any of these people, but they just rub me the wrong way. So I put them in the same category. So, Tasha, I don't want to monopolize the whole show on my hot topics things. Did you have one that you wanted to bring on? Anybody? Any look, I'm opening up the floor. Anybody got a hot topic or something you want to bring out to the table? Okay. Okay. So what's the topic? Is it what I think it is? The question was asked last night. Does well the way it was posted on Candace's show was, is fellatio a deal breaker? You know, but they're right. So Hana wants to go back to this. So okay, okay, okay. Let me say this. Let me say this. Okay, so let me say this before we get into that. And I had this conversation with my co-host today, and I actually reached out. Kennard, I hope your boy and I hopefully really do hit it off and connect. I am trying to put together in 2 weeks a all male panel where we're gonna talk about things from a man's perspective and women. And hold on, and then I want you women, please show up, but y'all will not. But y'all will not be on camera. Y'all will not be on camera. I want y'all to ask any and everything. No subject is off the table. Nothing is taboo. If there was ever a time you wanted to ask it, Kendrick, I'm my brother Kendrick. I need you. I want you there. Kennard, I want you there. I want an all male panel, and I want women to be able to ask all of those questions. I want to do this in 2 weeks. I'm giving you guys plenty of notice. So guess why I'm planning in 2 weeks? Think about it. Why I'm doing this in 2 weeks? Valentine's Day. This is going to be the Valentine's Day special show. I damn sure don't have anything. Don't see Kim, me and you the same boat. Kim. So, but this is going to be my Valentine's Day special show. I want an all male panel, and I want ladies. No subject is off the table. I tell you what, the two faces I tell you what, the three faces I got up here right now, I will tell you this, and I'm saying this on my show. I have 100% confidence. Bert don't pull no punches. Kendrick is as real as can be. And Kennard is the motherfucking intellectual conscious of us all on this bitch. We not holding back. So I have no problem with us going there. Now, me add some other dudes in there, the shit could get a little shaky, but these cats right here, ask what you want to ask. You can't be on camera. You can't be on camera, Hunter. No, 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 because we ain't gonna we no. Go ahead. It's gonna get real. It's gonna get real. It's gonna get real. It's gonna get real. Right. I just want everybody to be real. No, no. Long as it's real. My ladies, Candace and Tasha and Dee been with me for a long time. Y'all know I've had men on here that ain't real, that don't be real, that don't be real. So long as you real, look, my we can agree to disagree, and that's okay, long as it's real. But I have had men on at times. I ain't calling no names, but when I get on, then they do the okey doke. And I have not seen that out of nobody on this panel. You guys always answer the question real, and that's what I respect, truly respect. But okay, I don't want to get too off because I want to get in another topic. But I didn't want to think that you forgot about what you asked, Hannah. So I'm gonna go around really quickly. And did you want to hear just from the men whether we think this is a deal breaker? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go around. D and Tasha, y'all wasn't on last night, so Tasha, I'm sorry. What? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So for you, Darcy, I'll start with you then. Is fellatio a deal breaker in marriage? Whatever you say. For you, it doesn't matter, and that's giving or and receiving. Okay. Okay. Tasha, let's hear your take. What's so again, we not even they don't have to just be marriage in a relationship. Is fellatio a deal breaker? Fuck the word fellatio. It's sucking dick a deal breaker. I hate that damn word. Okay. Oh God, what am I doing? Okay. All right. All right now. Kennard, Kennard, you wasn't on last night. Is sucking dick a deal breaker for you? Uh oh. That was that real deer in the headlights moment right there. Like, what the hell? And then I love it, and I love his answer, and I love the way he said, "Well, I'm not sucking." Oh my god! Long time ago. Long, 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 long time ago. Wow. Wow. Hana? It's- it's that real. It's that real. Candace, Candace, share with us what you said last night. DS told me that on many, many occasions. DS told me that on many, many occasions, you know. So, okay. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, Kendrick, come on in here, Kendrick. I'll tell you. Okay, that's what's up. That don't bother me. That don't bother me. Yeah, that don't bother me. Yeah, that doesn't bother me. You know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Now, me personally, I don't care for that. I'm a lazy receiver. I like to be sitting in my comfortable chair with a towel under me because I like it sloppy wet, and I have the drink in my hand, porn playing, and I like to stroke the woman's face and her hair. So I don't mind if they looking at me. So I turn myself on. But far as just fucking somebody's face, I'm lazy when it comes to stuff like that. That's just too much work. I've done it, but to me, I don't. I don't get anything out of it, you know. I kind of like that too. Now I kind of like that too. You know. Now rather than fucking somebody's face, I like the teabagging kind of thing. I could do with the teabagging thing if she lay on the bed with her head hanging off the bed, and then and I'm just kind of dipping it in like a chocolate stick. I kind of like that kind of thing. I see. I like it freaky. I'm sorry. Go ahead. For me, it's a deal breaker. It matters if you know what you're doing. It does matter, right? Y'all young, so y'all young, so y'all can get away with all that kind of shit. You know. Well, he's in good shape. Look, I'll rephrase that. Then he's in physical good shape. But you know what? Even when I was thin, I like missionary. There's missionary for me. It and that depends for me if the hygiene is right. That's where hygiene for me comes into play. Now, if your hygiene is at point, then yeah, I want to get to because then it turns into more than just screwing. Because now I can get passionate with it. But if your breath is bad, the back of your ears stinking shit, your neck is all stinking and shit, then you're gonna have to turn around. You know, so I'm not always, not always, because it always starts with oral sex, and then for me, I do the scratch and sniff test. It always starts with oral with me. I can't have sex unless I get done. So me, I have to have it. That just to me, you're gonna get my best work because I'm gonna be freakier, and the better you are at it, the freakier level I'm gonna take it to. So if you got, you know, candy in your mouth, peppermints, you know. I mean, this little thing, oh man, then it's the nastier you make it, then you're gonna get the better game from me. But if it's some old lazy head, you probably gonna get turned around doggy style. I don't give a shit if you get yours or not. I'm just gonna get mine and then I'm gonna usher you up out of here. I have to receive first for you to get the best from me. And again, so to for me, it takes a long time for me to come. So that's why it starts there. So Kendrick, to your point, sometimes I don't know if their ears and neck is stinking until now. If I'm getting real good head, I'm like, okay, well, if I smell that pussy and it halfway smells good, come on, let's do this, baby. Now I'm spreading the blanket out on the floor. Let's do something. And now if I'm going in, well, most of them gonna be on the floor. Most of my women don't make it to the bedroom. You know. Most of I'm gonna be on the floor. I do all my work right here in the living room. You know, No, I'm being dead serious. I don't like fucking up my sheets, and I don't do the cuddling, and I like to sleep alone. But let's say they do make it to the bedroom. So now, if I'm feeling them, because let's say that it's freaky. Now, if you lean in and her neck is all musty and shit, and the back of her ears is stink, then like, okay, like so now at that point, like, damn, I can't do this. You know, hold up, hold up, hold up, because y'all want some real shit. Y'all want some real shit, right? Bert, somebody get my back. Come on, Bert. Come on, Bert. Come on, Bert. Okay, Bert, come on. Come on, Bert. Candace, listen, Candace. Candace, let me tell you something that's infuriating to me. If you text me WYD and we go through the whole exchange and it's going down. Now, in my mind, once we know what is about to happen, she said, I'm on my way. I don't care if I've taken a bath already. I jump up, I call it Superman mode. I jump up and go into Superman mode. Even if I just took a bath an hour ago, in my mind, I'm thinking she gonna be giving me head. I want to smell as fresh as I can. I jump in the shower real quick. My apartment is always clean. I'm never a messy person. So I jump in the shower. Now you would think I'm a woman because now I got now my oils. I rub my oils in between my leg and around my balls and all this kind of stuff. Because my thing is, when she go down there, I wanted to be able to it be a pleasant experience. So nothing is more infuriating because I'm thinking you should be doing the same thing. But I can tell you with 100%, nope, 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 nope. D, D, D. No, no, hold on. D, a step further. D, tell me you had a conversation with your coworkers. How often did they tell you they take a shower? Candace, that's real. Candace, that's real. Y'all think I'm joking when I talk about hygiene. I'm really not. Yes, these are black women. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Candace, there's somebody you and I both know she doesn't work there anymore. I'm not gonna say her name. Nice looking girl too. Nice looking girl too. Young girl too. No, I'm not gonna say her name. Huh, I'm not gonna say her name. I'm just gonna say this. You know her. We were talking about this one day, and she said, "I think people bathe too much." And I said, "What? What do you mean?" She said, "When you take a bath too often, you wash away all your natural emollients and this and that." And in that moment, I knew. I said, "That pussy's just as tart as it want to be, and I don't want no part of it." I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna. Tell you that. I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna tell you that. But I'm a. But it ain't just a hon, it's not just a vagina. I wasn't kidding. Y'all think I'm making this up. I'm not kidding you that in the throes of getting down and everything, and you go to reach in because you want to kiss somebody's neck and their neck is all musty and hot and shit, you start thinking, damn, you knew you was coming over here. Like, why didn't you wash the back of your motherfucker? The back of your ears can smell like an ass. It is real, y'all. It is real. It is real. And that's what I'm saying. It's real. So this is not. That's why I tell you, husbands, stay where you at because what's out here, it's a whole different game out here. It's a whole different game. Go ahead, sweetheart. You know what I did today, ladies? You know what I did today, ladies? My D and Tasha, they know my hygiene level. D, when you came to visit my apartment, you went in my bathroom, you saw what's above my toilet. I went to City Trends today. Because every few months I go to City Trends and I bought up $50 worth of cologne, the cheap cologne, 2.99, the thing. And above my toilet, there's 20 or 30 bottles of cologne. Every my routine, every this, and I ain't had sex in over a year. Because to your point, hon, I'm not doing it for anybody, it's for me. Every single night when I take a shower, I get a kick out of choosing a different cologne to spray on my body. As a diabetic, I have to lotion between my toes and hands. You have to check your toes and all this kind of stuff. I have a beauty routine as a fat 53-year-old man because when I lay down at night under the covers, and also I buy women perfume. I spray on my pillows and under my cover. So when I pull the covers up, I sleep better when I smell a feminine scent, and then I can smell my arms, and and those are my cheap colognes. I have probably 100 oils. Tasha can tell you that I like to smell good, and as a big man, I have two bath cloths at my shower. One is for my face because you don't wash your ass with the same rag you wash your face with. And I have a big oversized rag that I soapy, and I have to take my leg and put my leg up and seesaw between the crack of my ass because I want the crack of my ass clean. A lot of people like that. No, no, a lot of people. I would be a millionaire. Yeah, like that natural odor. A lot of men, Candace, I would be a millionaire if I could get a dollar for every woman that says, "I'm on my way over there. Don't bathe, don't shower. I want you musty." This new generation, they want your ass and balls as rank as it can be, and I can't do it. And I tell that is a real thing, y'all. That is a real thing. I've had women not okay, this is gonna fuck y'all up. I've had women stop fucking with me because I was too clean. I kid y'all not. I've had women say, "Well, when you took your shower?" And I said, "Well, took a shower last night." "Don't shower." I said, "No, sweet, I can't do that." I've been sitting around shitting and farting. Oh, these are grown ass women. These are grown ass women. Yeah, okay, we've done that. We've done that because, but that's an but that's an anomaly. But that can't be the norm. Go ahead. I agree with you. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. But your hygiene up to that point has to be, because you can't be going 2 baths in a week and then still do it. And there's women out there now that D is telling you, she works in the medical field. They don't bathe on a regular basis. They feel like it's a waste of time. Y'all, that's the other part. Okay, let's say if you have somebody and you have decent sex and now you're laying there, the first thing I do, because all I can think of is let me get up and go get a shower. So let's say the woman makes it back to my bedroom. So now I'm at that point, I'm trusting her enough that she ain't gonna rob me or some shit like that, even though I have all my shit hidden anyway, because all my watches and stuff is in a hidden compartment. My wallet and all that, the lights are dim. She can't see anything anyway. But okay, let's say I'm trusting her. I go to the shower. I come back. Now I've left the towel in the shower. I get to bed. I'm drying off. I'm thinking this nasty, musty, filthy, no good bitch gonna take a shower. She wanna lay there. So y'all wonder why I put them out at 3 o'clock. Oh no, you're not gonna lay in my bed on no funky, mucked up sheets and think we gonna troll over. So like I said, at that point, you got to go because I got to sleep by myself and clean sheets. Hell no. That's why I put him up out of here. 3 o'clock is the limit. You got to go. No, you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that chance. I'll get the ones who try all of that. I've had to lie, bird, and tell them. Say, so what you do is you use somebody like Tasha to give you a text message or a call, and this is how that goes. Hello? Oh hell no. Tasha's laughing in the background. Damn. Oh, my sister, she was in an accident. I'm gonna have to go. You getting your monkey ass up out of here. Yes, 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 you do have some. So the ones that are really clean, they make it into the rotation more often, and those sometimes have turned into girlfriends. My girlfriends were clean. The best sex I've ever had, a girl I was in love with, she didn't drink, she didn't smoke, she ate healthy. Her sweat tasted clean. Her sweat tasted clean. You know, she was so clean it would turn me on unbelievably because she was so clean. We were opposites in all kinds of other ways, but she was so clean. You know what I'm saying? And I've lived with Tasha. I've lived in Tasha's apartment. Y'all, y'all have heard the story. Tasha won't let her boyfriend take a bath. Tasha is very particular. You know, she has 2 dogs, and if you walked in her apartment, you wouldn't know she has animals. Apartment's immaculate, bathroom's immaculate. So when you take a shower in there, you're washing out the tub because you don't want her to come behind you to see no hairs or no shit, because that's how she get down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Daracel and I have we've been immaculate. My people that I love are clean, clean, clean. But I look, I've had some pussies that are blow a house out all the way to some clean. Oh yeah, I've had some really fun, not just musty. I've had funky pussy. Musty and funky is 2 different things. I've actually had funky pussy, but at the time it was something to do, so I went on and did it. Yeah, so I went on and did it. Well, I had chlamydia 4 times in a row, so that ought to tell you something. So that ought to tell you something. No, it got a face. It got a face. But I was in my mode back then of doing numbers. That was me. That was me. It didn't even have to get wet. Kendrick, it didn't even have to get wet. I had some flat out monsters. I'm flat out monsters that I had to sneak in that, like I had to sneak them in. I've done a few of them, not a lot, but I've done a few of them. I've done a few of them, not a lot of them. I've done a, I've seen that happen. One of my good friends, we was in the hotel, and one of my good female friends, the guy screwed her on her. He not only did he screw on her cycle, he ate her out when she was full on her. The room smelled so bad, and she kept telling my mom's cycle when she pulled her pants, it was bloody, and he ate it, and he screwed her. You know, yeah. Now this also happens to be the person that shitted on me too. So anyway, I have, I have, I have. Okay, okay, D. No, hold on, D. Now, hold on, D. If she caught me in the right, now those are ones I might say, well, baby, hit that shower, get that pussy good and clean for me, But if the body is right, then I'm like, damn, okay, well, baby, go in there, hit that shower, get that pussy, clean for me, blah blah, you know, you know. See, Hannah, you see what direction you took my show in. We- You know what this conversation it tells me? We really do need to have this men panel. That it tells you you ladies have a lot of questions that for real I would like to see more than just us answer because on the real tip, I think for women listening, it will really give you some insight into what's going on. A lot of y'all are married, so y'all not out here anymore. You know what I'm saying? But your friends are, but you have single friends are. And And I think if you could hear what's going on. So I'm gonna do my very best to make that happen because y'all have a lot of even in the comments, nobody's commenting. They just killing themselves laughing at this conversation. I, you know, I, I, I was gonna go to another. I was gonna go to another thing. I was gonna go to Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. I was gonna talk about them. We don't have time to get into it. I think Tasha might have had a couple of people, so we'll have to do this again. Hot topics is always really, really fun. No, 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 no. Great, 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 great detour. Great detour. Great detour. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. So we got about 8 minutes, guys. Hey, like I said, this was a very cool subject to have. We're gonna do it again, so um it's always current event things to talk about. I just like that how we were able to take some of these subjects though and apply them though in a real world way to how we deal with each other in relationships. So that's what I enjoyed about it for me. Again, I couldn't ask for a better panel. You guys make it lively, you make it fun. Damn, the 2 hours go by so quick, so you know, but please, please, We hold on. Let me pull out my calendar. I'll tell you, this gonna be the Valentine's show. It's That's gonna be our Valentine's Day special. So all men, all men, right? You can't come on camera, but you can ask whatever you want to, and we're going to take the questions. Nothing is taboo. So if you got lady friends that they want to know something, that's going to be the time to ask. So that's what's up. Let me tell y'all, to add a little bit more meat onto this, I'm also inviting two gay men to the panel. I hope to have everybody represented. I really that's why I want to give y'all the heads up. No subject is off the table. If you ask it, we gonna answer it. We gonna answer it. Okay. We gonna save that. We gonna save that. We gonna say that. We gonna answer any question that's put out there. We gonna answer every single question that's put out there. Somebody on the panel gonna have an answer. I promise you that. I promise you that. So that's gonna be the Valentine's Day show. Please tell, you know what? You know about it. Tell some friends, please. Tell them to get prepared. Bring their questions. Like I said, over the next couple of weeks, if you think of something real quick, write it down so you won't forget. Invite people to this show, please, because that's what it hit me today. And I was telling Tasha that I said, you know what Candace show showed me? Women have a lot of questions. That's what this came up just today, Candace. And I was like, well, damn, I would like to put all panel of men. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna make this happen. Okay. Absolutely. 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 Ab- Absolutely. I wish I could tell you I knew any white guys to come on camera. So her husband, that would be fantastic. Absolutely. I want I really do. I want everybody represented. And that's why I said, there's no right or wrong. And that's why I say, I have I have a really good relationship with my gay friends or whatever. And I'm not singing them out just like that, but I'm saying their views are just as valid as ours. And so I want the ladies to be able to ask, if you ever had a question you want to ask them, I want that opportunity to be there. So okay, so right now you got me, you, Kendrick, Bert, Kennard. I'm inviting two of my nephews, G. Paul, Terry. If Daracel's husband come on, that's seven. I can have 10 men on. So Kennard has a friend. So if you know somebody that's interested, I was absolutely, absolutely. How old are they? What's their age group, Candace? Okay, 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 okay. Please, please, and please invite them. Because here's the thing: 10 can come on the camera. I can put them in the waiting room and have them still in and out, in and out. I would love to have every demographic represented so that that's how I want it to happen. That if you ask a question, I want to be able to say, hey, you're 20 something. For you, how do you answer that question? So we all in different places in our life, in our relationship status. I'm going to do my very best to make that happen. That's going to be our Valentine's Day show, guys, just so you know. So that's the close. Please. Mhm. Wow. 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 I love y'all relationship. Y'all are the face of a happy, cool couple. I love that. I love you guys. Love you guys' energy. You really do. Wow. 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 I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Wow. Wow. One day, maybe one day, y'all give me hope. Y'all give me hope. I'm gonna say that. That's what I'm saying. I ain't gave up yet. Y'all giving me a little bit of hope. So y'all give me hope. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend. Looking forward to you guys on Wednesday. And if you got a topic you want to discuss, as you guys have noticed in the last few shows, I didn't pick the topics on Wednesdays. So they have come from somebody else. So if you have something, please post it on my page or let me know. I'm open to doing it. But I look forward to seeing everybody on Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Love you guys to death. Another great episode of Real Talk for Real Men.